Well, hello everyone. My name is Dax9111. You can call me Dax. I create Valorant content, mainly Valorant relatable, funny TikToks from your memes to your shit posts. But I mainly stream as well, and I've been doing it for roughly 2 years, and I'm going strong, and I enjoy it. That's what I like to do.
Let's go. Also, side note, I love your banner. Is that Corey like reverse banner?
Reverse it. Yes, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
and then the
Before we
Gojo
stop
prince,
setting them, yeah. Oh, gotta rep Gojo. Come on now.
so
Number
sick,
one.
so sick. All right, would you consider yourself a full time or a part time creator?
I would consider myself part time.
Okay.
I've only really been streaming a lot in the past month because I'm on break because I'm
Mhm.
I'm a full time student. So I start back up in March. So until then, I've just been working on my content, streaming,
Oh wait, what do you
TikTok.
study?
I study Bachelor of Surveying, but I and then everyone asked me next, "What's surveying?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's the easiest way to explain is like for engineers to do their job when needed, sort of thing. We're the butter to the bread, or else it's just
Mm,
just bread without the taste.
that's so interesting.
Mm.
So, could you tell me what your streams of income are as a content creator? And can you give us a breakdown? And also, are these numbers that you're going to tell me in Australian dollars or USD?
I could try to convert them in my head in USD,
Okay.
but so as of right now, my income from content creation as a whole has just been coming in through Twitch,
Okay.
just subs predominantly. I have been in the last few months been working on my sponsorship game, working on figuring out how to sell myself.
Mhm.
As you saw in the DMs earlier, I was in negotiations with a brand, which did fall through. But when one door closes, another one opens, and I
Mhm.
did secure a sponsorship last week.
Let's
So
go. I'll ask you
yes,
about this later on in the interview.
yes. So that's going good. In terms of, do you want the highest month or the lowest month now? Or
Yeah, give me the what you got from the last 30 days and then your high and low months.
okay, in the last 30 days, I've made a roughly 75 USD. In my highest month, I was about 350 USD. In my lowest month, about 45 USD.
Dang, you did these like calculations off the top of your head.
They're not very accurate, pretty off, but I try my best.
Awesome, awesome. So, can you give me for the last 30 days the breakdown of your Twitch income? Like how much of it came from subs, how much came from ad revenue if you have that available?
Yeah, it would probably not probably. I can get that exact numbers. It is about, I would say, 85% subscriptions,
Okay.
10% bits or cheers or whatever you want to call them, and 5% ads.
Awesome. Yeah,
So
because what you sent me,
very.
you
Hmm?
put 37 subs for the last 30 days, but I think the numbers might have changed like
Yes,
a little bit. Mhm.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Awesome. How do you incentivize people to subscribe to you on Twitch?
Well, that is a great question. What I
Uh-huh.
like to do on my channel a lot is I like to bet with my community, or if I'm playing with other streamers, I like to bet with them. So, for instance, I'm sure you play Valorant, it'll be like most kills, yo, 5 gifted to the other streamer. And then it's not just, playing the game, it's also interesting. You're trying to, the stakes on the line. So I usually do that with the people I play with, or if it's just, I'm just solo queuing, I'll make a bet with my chat, like, yo, if I drop 30 kills, hey, I get a sub. If I fail though, I'll give chat 5 subs, and it's very intense. I'm sweating. They're into it. It's good. I like it. I like
That's super wholesome. Oh, also, what rank are you? People might be
it.
curious.
Peak is set at 3 right now because the rank reset. I'm
Mm,
Diamond 3, but I'll get back. It's all
you
right.
got this. You got this.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
crazy. You're so freaking good.
Ah, just sweat.
I mean, it's a gift of subs, man. You gotta act. You gotta perform for the gift of
Exactly.
subs.
Exactly.
So curious. You mentioned that high month of
Hmm.
350
Hmm.
USD roughly. Do you know what happened in that high month that got that number up there?
Yes. So there was two different things which happened that month.
Okay.
I got raided by Prod and Sinatra, and then
Whoa.
in that
Okay.
in that raid, was lots of energy. I was
Yeah.
screaming, I was hype, and then some oiler came out of nowhere and just started gifting like crazy. So that was at the start of the month. I think
Mhm.
I got roughly like 100 subs just off this one dude, by the way. Actually insane. Very, very generous. So that was at the start of the month. And then back in that month, I was casting.
Mhm.
And when I'm casting, I'm all up in a suit and tie. And I had a sub goal for I'll get in a maid outfit during the game, and then someone came in and smashed the sub goal. So I had to follow through, and people loved it. And it's I think sub goals
Oh!
are the best incentive, to be honest.
No, I always tell people, man, I'm like, "Guys, you gotta add a sub goal, like, this stuff does numbers." Wait, out of
Yeah,
curiosity,
legit.
when you
Mhm.
cast, do you do, like is it paid casting or is it kind of like a volunteered gig?
Mostly a volunteer gig.
Mhm.
I usually I like to cast in general because I feel
Mhm.
like I get to bring my energy to the games.
Yeah.
Like obviously I can't play at the Radiant Immortal level, but it's similar to because in my real life I'm a basketball referee. I can't play
Mm.
at the top level, but I can still be a part of it.
Mhm.
So I feel like casting gives me that opportunity as well as getting my name out there to different orgs in the oceanic region and making a difference for our region. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Ooh. Wait, but you said sort of. So have you done any paid casting gigs?
I've been trying to, but
Mhm.
not so successful as of yet.
Okay. Manifesting for you in the future.
Thank you.
Just tell him, man. Like 30, $50, you get me in the maid outfit.
Oh
I'll cast
hell
it in a
yeah!
maid outfit.
Oh, that would I'll bring in the people to the game. Yeah.
Yes, I'll double your viewer count too, you know?
Mhm. But
And
yeah,
then
I've enjoyed it.
about your low month, do you have any analysis as to like why this month might have been like a lower one for you?
I think that month was I didn't stream as much. Yeah,
Mm.
so it was July to August. So
Mhm.
that for Australian people is our exam season. So I was most likely yeah, I streamed 30 hours. That month I usually average like 60 to 70 hours. So I was
Got it.
probably cramming a lot and not so consistent. That's
Mhm.
most likely why.
Got it. Got it. Out of curiosity, how much is your setup that you stream off of?
Mm. Ooh, like PC, desk, monitor.
Mhm. The whole shebang.
I would say, I don't know. Ooh, that's a good question. I would say 2.5K. Oh, sorry. That would be like 2200
Okay.
USD, like 2100 USD.
Wow. And then so did you start off with all of this or was this like built up over time?
Built up over time. So
Okay.
I've upgraded my PC slowly and steadily, trying to upgrade the CPU so it can, encode better and I'm getting good FPS in games.
Mhm.
GPU, graphics, monitors. My desk is still the same terrible ass desk,
Oh.
but hey, it gets the job done. I don't need no fancy desk. I like my desk. But yeah, it's
Mhm.
good.
Damn, we need to get you like a piece like a desk sponsor. Any desk companies in chat that's based in
That would be
Australia?
great. But yeah, no, my setup, I'm happy with my setup.
Got it.
Mainly come from my job, like my real life job that I
Mm.
saved up and put into all of this. It's like an
Wait,
investment, you know?
what do you do for your real life job, if I may ask?
So I'm a basketball referee.
Oh, yeah, 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 you did mention that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for 5 years now, but I'm still a
Wow.
full-time student, so that's not
Okay.
in line with my studying yet.
So then how does your weekly hour like, your weekly time allocation look like between school, roughing, and content creation? Oh, let's say, like, not during exam season.
Okay, I would say during school season, I would say roughly. I should do more to school. I should study more, but realistically, I don't do that much. But I would say 40% studying, 30% work, and 20. No, that math doesn't make sense. 30% to streaming and content.
Wow. That's not that much time to school.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
School's on, like,
I'm
the
bumping
back end
those
of
numbers
this.
up this year.
Mhm. Gotta get that education.
Mhm, mhm,
Okay, I could be tripping
mhm.
because I swear I have some memory of this, but my memory fails me. Were you part of an esports org at some point? Okay,
I was. That I'm no longer a part of that organization,
okay.
mainly because there was a bit of a situation with one of the content creators, and they decided to save face and actually act upon it. So a bunch of other creators and I thought it was best to not burn the bridge down, but cut ties at where
Yeah,
they
just
lied
leave.
and exactly. Yeah.
Ooh, could I would you mind talking about how you got into this org? How like, did you approach them? Did they approach you? And how did negotiating for that look like?
Yeah. So that org reached out to me. So
Mhm,
this all came through my casting, how I was volunteering for casting. So I casted the organization's game, and the
mhm.
owner watched the game and was very entertained, I guess, and loved my energy. So they reached out to me and we got into negotiations, and I was happy with what they were paying me per month. But like I said, there was a situation. I don't want to get too
Yeah.
much into it, 'cause it's not TOS, but the content creator did get banned off Twitch and they didn't really act upon it, if
Okay.
that makes any sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Like they
really
didn't make
interesting.
any statement, they just were silent
Yeah.
about it. And I was like, that's not cool. Like you're not gonna even
Mhm.
try to take any responsibility. Like,
Yeah.
yo.
Like, none
But
at
yeah.
all?
Yeah. So I was like, nah, better not continue
Mhm.
with this org.
How much did they pay you per month, if I may ask?
75 USD. That's
Oh,
roughly
okay.
100 AED for us.
Okay. And then besides, like, payment, did you get any benefits for being part of an org?
Yes, so this org did have editors for the team.
Okay.
So we were all entitled to a video a week where we would give our own video idea and the footage, and they will come through with the editing and the thumbnail, and then we can post it to our platforms and they can post it to the organization platform. So it was sort of a win-win
Mhm.
situation. Yeah.
Got it, got it. Do you feel like being part of an org when you were with them at least, did you feel like it helped further your career?
I would say in that it gave me opportunities to network with other
Okay.
creators and to be in situations which would put my name out there for my region, because OCE is a very small region in comparison
Yeah.
to like NA, EU, the big giants in the esports
Yeah.
world. But I feel like it did, yes, 100%. It also gave me experience with negotiations and contracts and things which I think are all very important for any content creator coming up or as one now. Very
Mhm.
good to learn how to negotiate and sell yourself for more pay, because you are working at the end of the day. It's not, you don't want to do it for free.
Yeah. That's super good. And then was your org like a OCE like a strictly only OCE org, or was it kind of global?
Strictly OC.
Okay,
They were
okay.
planning to go global at one stage, but yes, while I was there anyway, it was
Mhm.
OC.
Awesome. Thank you for answering this. 'Cause I was like, I swear to God, I thought you were part of an org,
No, no, you're
but
right. You're right.
I didn't see it anymore. So I was like, am I like missing something there? Okay. That is good to know. Um, you collab with a lot of creators. I always see, I feel like doing collabs with people. How do you start that conversation to get these collabs?
Well, the people that I collab with, I genuinely see as streamer slash genuine friendships to
Mhm.
me. I think it's best to not just collab for the sake of collab, like, oh, yo, they got big numbers,
Yeah.
let me get in that. Nah,
Uh-huh.
nah. I think it's best to, and it also makes the collaboration itself more genuine and authentic if you guys actually have chemistry and are actually friends.
Mhm.
I would say the best way to, collab with your friend or your favorite creator who you watch, to just interact with them, be in their chat, be in their community, play with them when they host community games. See if you guys click, send them a DM off stream. Don't be that person in chat saying, yo, can we play? Like, nah, man.
Add me.
Like, yeah, like message them off stream when they're not in front of a camera and a mic. It's like proposing to someone in public. You put them on the spot.
Mhm.
Don't do that, like, it takes
Yeah,
nothing to measure
it's
someone
like when they
offline, I think.
propose at, like, a basketball game and they wonder why they get rejected, and it's like,
Yeah, it's a
uh
lot of pressure to put on someone, so I would
yeah.
say there's number one thing, message them off stream.
That's so smart. Do you think collabing helped improve or forward your Twitch career?
I think in okay, I would say short answer, yes.
Mhm.
No, long answer, yes. Short answer, no. I got that the other way
Oh,
around
okay, okay.
because I feel when I collab, I feel like chat engagement is a bit low because you're
Mm.
wanting to, focus on playing with the other person, make sure you're both having a good time. You're not too much focused on your chat and vibing or making jokes with them.
Mhm.
But in the long run of, it can make that relationship be genuine. You can rate each other after streams, which would help your average viewers. They might like your content. They could both be a part of both communities. I think, yes, long term,
Got
100%.
it. Do you have any, like, tips for people who are looking to collab with streamers?
Like I said earlier, I would say the best thing is just to interact with their community as much as possible. If they got a Twitter, comment on their Twitter, comment on their Instagram, comment on their TikToks. Just be their number one fan, but not too weird, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
support them when you can. There's many ways to support someone besides subscribing or gifting $200.
Mhm.
There's many ways to create a relationship with anybody, to be honest.
That's what I always tell people too. I'm like, you gotta be engaging. Like, if you're not always
Legit.
commenting and stuff, they're not gonna know you exist. So then,
Mm,
like,
mm.
it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I
Yeah,
love it because I
100%.
feel like I'm always seeing you collab and like do streams with other people, and I'm like, go get it. Like, I always see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, but it's fun though. I've been
Mhm.
playing a lot of Lethal Company recently. I think
Mm.
it's honestly a really great streamer game to play with other streamers or just with your friends in general. It goes from it's so chaotic. I love it so much.
No, I've seen like clips of it. I have not played it myself, but it seems
Mm,
really fun.
it
Going
is, it
over to
is.
your YouTube. So you have a YouTube channel. I'm
I do.
guessing you don't make money from it because you said your Twitch is your only income source? Okay.
Yes. So I'm not part of the YouTube partnership program as of yet.
Mhm.
Hoping, manifesting for 2024. But I honestly have been struggling to breach the YouTube algorithm.
Okay.
I find some success in my Valorant montages, but not so much in my longer form content. So hopefully in the coming months I think I need to go back to experimenting with my content, trying different things. Because as I watch your TikToks and what you say is don't just cope and say, oh, getting no views, people just don't like me. You gotta change something. So I will hopefully this year change my content and hopefully see some growth.
You got this. Yeah, it's always so easy to be like, "The algorithm hates me," but it's like,
Mm,
if the
mm,
algorithm's not like this omnipotent being, like, there's probably something, maybe, that just could be changed
something
a little bit, you
legit.
know?
Yeah.
So, do you edit your own videos and make your own thumbnails, or do you outsource the labor for your YouTube channel?
I would say 70%. Ooh, well, as of recent, I have got some editors,
Okay.
which has been releasing the load off me a lot. I think it is good, but at the same time, obviously you want to pay your editors.
Yeah.
So when there's no money coming in from the YouTube, it's hard to pay your editors. But I'm grateful that I have a job outside of content, which lets me facilitate all of this. And what was that? So you saw none of that.
Yeah.
What was I saying? What was the question again?
Oh, and then the
Editors,
thumbnails.
yes, editors and thumbnails. I do my thumbnails, but they're very basic.
Mhm.
I just bought a Valorant gun, my face on the side, logo in the top right.
Uh-huh.
Just keep it very basic because I'm not the best at Photoshop. Premiere Pro, I'm a lot better at. Honestly, I feel like I could edit a thumbnail better in Premiere Pro than in
Ah,
Photoshop, which sounds so stupid,
mhm.
but it is true. But yeah, I need to work on my Photoshop skills now.
Got it. Out of curiosity then, how much does it cost you to get one of your YouTube videos edited by an editor? Like, how much do you pay your editor for I know you do, like, different styles of videos, so let's say, like, your
Mm.
montage videos. How much does a montage video cost?
So the montage I outsourced through Fiverr. Fiverr is a great resource for thumbnails or videos or montages or any of that sort because
Mhm.
that's what they do. They're the professionals, so you seek the professionals for help. But for montages, it's roughly 35 USD,
Okay.
and the thumbnail for the montage is roughly 5 USD.
Wait, that's, like, really cheap, I feel like, for a
Yes.
video of that level.
But
Wow.
I've been on the look for a long time to find someone who's not too expensive, but also does a great job.
Yeah.
I've settled on one guy, and I've been with him for like 11 months to a year now.
Wow. Then what about the other videos, the longer form videos on your channel?
That's about 30 USD.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's per video. And then you make those thumbnails yourself?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Interesting. So then how many videos do you put out per month? Like, I'm just trying to gauge, like, do you know off the top of your head how much your expenses are for these editors? Oh, wait, also, sorry, before I ask that, do you have editors for
Yeah.
TikTok?
No. I
Okay.
edit every TikTok.
Okay. So then how much is your expense per month for your YouTube, like the editors, and the thumbnail makers?
I would say I would say roughly 150 USD per month,
Okay.
give or take.
Got it. And then, so the difference between this like the expenses and then how much you make off Twitch to supplement. So, like you said, is your basketball income kind of like supplementing that difference?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
when,
Okay.
Twitch months aren't the best months, I'm grateful that I work outside of stream, which can keep the videos coming out to some extent.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So, curious, what are your other living expenses, if I may ask?
I'm very grateful I live at home, so no
Oh,
rent,
okay.
no food bills.
Yeah.
I'm finessing my parents for as long as I can until I get kicked out of here. But yeah, so that I'm very grateful. But I do have an investment property with my brother, so we've been
Mm.
paying that off slowly. So it's not cheap, but it's good. I think it's great that everyone in this because buying a house these days. I don't know how it is in the US, but in Australia, everything's expensive. Everything's hard.
I know
So
I wanna
yeah,
buy a house here because, it's one of those you understand. It's like, I'm paying this
yeah,
money to rent, but, like, I'd rather just own
mm,
the property. But, like, finding a place
so expensive.
that's not, like, a cardboard box in some, like, weird
Mm.
neighborhood, because as a girl, I don't wanna, like, live somewhere that's kinda sketch, so I'm
Us,
like,
yeah.
yeah, it's like, what, like, 500K USD for, like, one
Ouch.
place, and it's like a one-bed, like,
Like
shack,
a
essentially.
studio place.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh my god, I'm just never buying a house at this point. Jesus Christ, this is so expensive." Mm,
Legit, legit.
yeah. That's scary.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so those are all your expenses.
yes,
Dang.
yes.
Being able to live at home, I feel like that for you is just so helpful. Sorry, I hope you can't hear my cat. He's going a little nuts
Oh,
again.
oh,
Do you hear him?
I do.
Ford, are you okay? He sometimes comes
God's
in just
having the
howling.
he's having the time of his life.
He's
He's
got
about it.
lungs. Like,
How old is
Corn,
your cat?
he's like 8 months old. He's got the energy of
Oh
a kitten
my.
because he is one. Corn, you wanna come here? You wanna show stream how cute you are since you've been howling off in the corner? He's, like, in the corner, like, licking himself. He's for real got pipes. 10 AM this morning, he's howling, and I sleep at, like, 6
Hopefully
AM.
not at like oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the
I
problem, I
was
sleep
gonna
at
say
6
hopefully
AM,
not
so
in the morning or something, like
Corn,
early.
Corn, come here. You wanna show stream? Corn.
Come here,
Okay, whatever.
corn.
He's busy.
Oh, he's not about it.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's busy, like, licking himself or something. So, curious, you are based in Australia.
Yes.
Do you feel like being an Australian creator affects your content creation experience in any way?
I would say in terms maybe partly in streaming, because I
Okay.
feel like Twitch is more US than other parts of the world. So a lot of the viewers themselves are on the US time zone. So I stream at my nighttime, which is the US sleep time. So
Yeah. Well, I'm
I'm
still
not
awake, but
coping. Oh, shit. But in terms of that, I wouldn't say it's negatively impacted me. I wouldn't like to see it that way. I would like to just see it as I can always do more to get myself more out there.
Mhm.
But I would say, honestly, the only difference is just the time zones.
Mm. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, if I look surprised, it's like there was, like, a really strong scent of perfume that instantly wafted, and I was like, "Did my cat get into, like" did he, like I was like, "Did he break my, like, air freshener or something?" I was like, "All of a sudden, it smells very
Everything is
floral."
okay.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, he's still here, okay, well, I guess it's okay." Um,
Mm.
do you think being an Australian creator affects you getting sponsorships?
Ooh. Um, Probably.
Mhm.
As you know, I've just got my first. I
Yeah.
haven't been looking as hard as I can be.
Mhm.
As in the last, what I would say, month, I have been looking, and I just secured my one last week. So I would say I've just been looking through TikTok Creator Marketplace. I find
Mhm.
it hard to, because all these brands you see content creators do, they're all the US. It's all these US brands. I can't get it down here. Like, so
Yeah.
I would say it's extremely difficult. It's just you got to put in more effort to looking.
Mm. Do you mind talking about the deal that you just got? You don't have to name the company or anything, if you
Yeah.
could, like, talk through the deliverables and how much it is?
So it's a game that I would have to promote on my TikTok.
Mhm.
It's just one deliverable that will have ad authorization for, I believe, a year.
Okay.
So what they really asked for was play my game on screen, show the game, show all these skins. Please pronounce our game correctly. It was pretty, step by step process, and
Mhm.
they've recently just said your video is great, just post it on the date. So I'm hoping the video goes well, and like I'll still get paid the amount, but I obviously want it to
Yeah.
do well. I don't want it to have 10 views, and I feel like I've
Yeah,
just scared
it's
these
just
people,
yeah, then you're
so
like, "Oh, crap."
I'm sure it'll go well. But
Mhm.
that is the deliverables from this company anyway. I've been pretty straightforward.
Okay. Can I ask how much they're paying you for this?
100 USD.
Got it, 100 USD. And then for reference, how many followers and roughly do you if you know average views on your account on your TikTok account do you get?
Yep. So followers right now I'm at 37,000,
Mhm.
and average views I would say 4K, give or take.
Mm. I would say they're paying you too little.
The thing is, I'm just happy. I got
That's
my
true.
first.
That's
I'm
true.
about it. Hey, gotta start somewhere, then we can
Yeah.
rise.
I was talking with somebody, another person I was interviewing, they were basically saying they were like, "Yeah, like, is this company maybe offering me less than I should take?" Yeah, but he was like, "At the end of the day, I'm still getting deals." And that's something that
Still,
in this economy right now, it might end up looking like creators might have to be a little more flexible with their rates
mm,
because otherwise, I mean, the deals don't really come through and it's kind of like, do you sit in the negative
yeah,
continuously
100%.
to try to,
The
like,
thing is, there's so
find for a higher
many
rate?
creators now. They could just be like, "Oh, you're asking for this? This guy said he'll do lower. I'll just go with
Yeah.
this guy." So you just gotta sometimes bite your tongue and just accept the deal at face value.
Yeah, that's what I always tell that's what I'm also super gung ho about this, like, financial transparency thing, because if all of
Mm.
us charge a fair rate, then we all
That they
win
can't
because
finesse us all.
I know, that they
Exactly.
can't put up exactly, they can't undercharge all of us because none of us would do it, and
Mm,
then, like, it is what
mm,
it is, but, yeah, it is one of those where it's like, ugh, it's hard, but I'm glad you got your
yeah.
first deal, though, because I know you were working for it for so long, so I'm really proud of
Yeah.
you for this.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, because you were messaging me about another one, like, do you
Mm.
mind talking about what they were asking for and how much they were offering to pay?
Honestly, I've forgotten a little bit, but I can.
No, I did too,
Oh,
that's what I'm
yeah,
asking you.
so yeah. So this was also through TikTok Creator Marketplace.
Mhm.
So some brands would have the function where you can negotiate for a
Yeah.
price, and I negotiated for 150 USD, and
Mhm.
they said yes. So I'm like, "Hey, yo, let's go!" And then they sent me an email later saying, "Oh, actually, we're gonna pay you 50 USD." And I'm like, "What? So let's go. You
Yeah.
agreed for 150. Now you're saying 50." So I was trying to negotiate. So I'll repost the ad onto my Instagram, my
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts, where I also have reach, and it did fall through. But I think following your strats of, you gotta upsell yourself in
Mhm.
some capacity, where I tried to, say I would repost it to my Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube, but it didn't go well, but can't win them all.
Mhm.
Like I said, that door closed, and then another sponsorship came through, so I'm very grateful.
Mhm. No, I'm like, I'm so glad that you got the other one too, because something at the end of the day, you could negotiate, etcetera, but if they're, like, lowballing you to this extent, I mean, I don't even know
Mm,
if they were worth working for in the first place. You're gonna make a video for them, and then they're gonna slap some secret clause in your contract that you guys didn't talk about, They're gonna pull
yeah.
some fast one on you. Um, Another one that I do wanna talk about, first off, congrats on being invited to DreamHack Australia as a featured creator.
Thank you.
So how
That
did
is
that happen?
insane. So
Who
funnily
negotiated you? Yeah.
enough, I did not sign up when they first released the
Oh,
info for DreamHack,
okay.
but I saw one of their tweets later on saying there's still spots available for creators. If you haven't signed up, sign up. So I just like,
Oh.
why not? Let's give it a go. Signed up, and they came through a few weeks ago saying I've been accepted as an official creator. So I'm looking
Oh,
forward to that.
that's
It'll be great.
awesome. What does being a featured creator for DreamHack entail?
They haven't. Well, this will be my first year, so I
Okay.
don't really know what's gonna happen yet. They haven't given us the details on exactly what I will be doing there.
Mhm.
In the form, though, they talked about panels or streaming on the devices at the event or
Uh-huh.
hosting a competition. So I said yes, no to a bunch of things.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll get to host a panel. That'll be exciting, and I think it'll be great. Looking
That's
forward to it.
awesome. And then I'm guessing they're probably comping your attendance, right?
Yes. So I'll
Yeah.
get free 3-day pass, and I'm also entitled to a plus one with the 3-day pass as well, which I
That's
think is
awesome.
honestly insane because then I can bring my friends.
Yeah. That's so cool. I think you just do this so well where whenever you and this is something that I think separates you from, like, a lot of other people. A lot of people, when, like, I talk to them, etcetera, they're like, "Man, all these other people just get so lucky," Like, "Why am I not lucky?" I think, it's always about the opportunities, like, everyone has opportunities that
Yeah.
come their way, and I think you have such a great eye for it, and every time you see something, you're like, jumping in head first,
Hop
like,
in.
"Shoot my shot, I don't care." And you're getting all
I
these
mean, like,
opportunities as a result, you know?
what's the worst thing that can happen? I always play that in my mind when I see something. I'm like, okay, if I do this and I get it, great. If I don't, I'll just keep moving with my life.
Yeah.
Like
We
best to
move
shoot
on.
your shot. What's it saying? Hold on. You miss 100% of the
Yeah,
shots you don't
yeah,
take.
yeah.
There it is. So yeah, I just keep shooting the shots.
Mhm.
Sometimes they sink, sometimes they miss, but majority, it's like what's that thing? Going yes and into life. Oh, that's not how it is. I'm trying to remember all these sayings,
Yeah.
but just saying yes to things
Mhm.
is much better than going no into life. If that makes any sense.
I know what you mean, and I do like that. I like that a
I've said
lot.
that terribly, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
along those
I
lines.
catch I'm catching the drift here.
Yeah,
That is so good. I absolutely love that. I think more creators should take this mentality and run with it. And that I feel like especially as creators, it's so easy to kind of just be like, "Oh, it's so scary to put myself out there," But
mm,
like you said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you don't comment under that tweet being like, "Yo, pick me, man." Right?
yeah,
They would never have chosen you if you didn't make that comment because they wouldn't have known? Like but
legit,
you took
100%.
that initiative, you made that ban, and look at you, featured creator.
Yes, yes, yes.
That
I'm
is so
excited. It's gonna be
sick.
good.
So, do you
Uh,
have any other sponsors aside from DreamHack, I guess, essentially, and the game that you're gonna be doing?
As of right now,
Mhm.
no. But I'm still on the hunt. I've actually been on the lookout for a talent agency
Mm.
to help facilitate with finding the sponsorships for me so they can do the work. But in Australia, it's much harder because there's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that many. So I have been on the look. I have found one, and I know a creator who's in it, who is
Mhm.
a friend of mine. So I'm gonna talk to her first and see what's up and how the agency actually goes before I reach out
Mhm.
fully.
Got it, got it. Good luck. I hope you get it.
Yes, thank you, thank
Yeah, honestly, being a creator, like, in Australia, I feel like just sounds rough.
you.
It sounds
There's a
rough.
lot less things going on in here, but hey, it's okay though. I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna move to the US for the just being a content creator. Not yet,
Would you?
anyway. I mean, maybe in like 5 years.
Yeah,
I
down
don't
the
know.
line, you know?
Yeah.
So curious, going back into the finance aspect of it, how do you budget?
In terms of like allocating money for content or
Yeah, content and life. Like, do you have savings? Do you have a set amount that goes into it? How do you budget like the income that you get in from Twitch and your IRL job combined?
um budgeting wise, I do like to save. I think everyone
Uh-huh.
should have savings because you never know when something in life just goes wrong.
Mhm.
To put it not so dark, like well,
Yeah.
let's say your PC just doesn't turn on. You
Mhm.
need to have something to get it
Yeah.
fixed. So I try to put in 100 a week into savings. So that'll be
Mhm.
like 75 USD into my savings, and I only really touch my savings if I can't buy the thing I have with my other account, but usually I can because I've been
Okay.
working hard. With content wise, I like to put the money I get from Twitch back into videos. So that would be the
Mhm.
YouTube videos, the montages, the editing, and anything coming from lights. I've got these two Elgato lights and this color. I don't know, whatever you got at the back is what I have at the
Yeah, the
back.
floodlights.
Yeah, the floodlight, that's
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah, so a lot of Twitch money I try to put back into my setup to help me make more and better content for my
Mhm.
community. But I'd say that's generally the gist of it.
Got it, got it. Yeah, Jenny in chat said that she loves hearing a specific dollar amount weekly. I think that's a really good thing too. I don't even do that. I just kind of
Mm.
like ballpark. I look at my account and I'm like, I'm just gonna withdraw X amount from this because, seems good enough. Don't chuck it somewhere else. And there's no like set dollar amount. I'm just eyeballing.
No, fair enough, fair enough. I've also my saving really started last year,
Mhm.
coming off of I don't know, 2022 was what? 2021, still COVID-ish days,
Yeah,
the dark days.
the dark
But
ages.
yeah, yeah, coming into it now, I think saving is really important for everyone, regardless
Mhm.
of what you're doing in life.
I absolutely agree. Are there any other monetization avenues you've been considering?
Um, Besides trying to get sponsorships, not really. Because I'm been trying not to take on another job in real life because I've already got my job and then work and
Mhm.
then stream and then study. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm juggling all these balls and not dropping one of them.
Yeah,
So I'm just content with how much I'm doing at this given point in my life right
got
now.
it. Then, what do you feel like your biggest struggles of monetizing have been as a creator?
Honestly, would be reaching out to companies. Because
Mm,
unless you're not, you got millions of followers, companies aren't really coming to you. You have
yeah.
to go put yourself out there, learn how to sell yourself. And like I've said, I've been working on that in the last month, and I feel like I'm finally making some headway.
Mhm.
But most importantly, we should all follow Kat on Twitter
Ah!
because she has the sponsorship guide, which is 10 out of 10. Like
Thank you for
legit
the
actually
vouch.
helped me get my first sponsorship. So it is where it's at. I can
Yay.
confirm. Work for me, it can work for you.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, hey, the sponsorship guide is free, you know? There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing holding you back
Mm-hmm.
from getting it. And if you wanna tip a boba,
True.
you know, I'm just saying. Boba in LA is expensive. Dude, how much is boba in Australia?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't drink boba. I'm not into
No!
it.
I
I
was curious
know.
with
I
Australia
know.
prices.
No
Ah,
idea. I'm sorry.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Mm,
Okay,
but yeah.
somebody, Paige in chat asked a question. I actually do really like this question. What was the first major thing you invested in when you started making income as a content creator?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mhm.
I would say, ooh, what's the first thing?
I'm trying to think of my
Because I
answer for this
did,
because I actually don't know either.
because I did buy a lot just from working.
Mhm.
Is this like my first buy with like my Twitch money?
Oh, yeah, let's just say Twitch money. What
Let's
did you
say it
buy with
like
it?
that. I would say lighting was the
Mm.
first thing I got, just these two lights. Because honestly, lighting makes cameras so much better. That light, like, bro, like it's ass cheeks.
I mean, I remember your
Because
old lighting. It was
yeah,
bad.
I had some stuff in the
Yeah.
background. I think lighting is the most important thing because even if you have a bad camera with good light, it can work. It can
Yeah.
work. So that was the first thing I invested in.
That is so spot on. I would say probably mine is also I also think I invested in lighting too, because I had a
Mm,
donor goal for a ring light. So, that
okay.
was the first thing that I got from Twitch money,
Yeah, do you
and
still have the ring light?
she
It's like a
I still
memento
have the ring
first thing.
light. Holy crap. Dude, it
Yeah.
was so bad in college, I didn't even have a boom arm for the ring light, so I hung it from the curtain rod using a
Oh, hell
tangled
no.
strand a tangled thing of a like $1.50 earbuds. It was blue earbuds. I tied one end of the earbuds to the ring light and
Oh
one end
my
to the top because I
god.
didn't have string because I was a college student. What college student has
Hey,
string?
fair enough. True.
I streamed like that. I hit partner like that.
Yo, that's the way. Hey, that's the secret tech. You guys should be listening. Get a ring light connected to your curtain.
It was
Oh,
so scuffed, man. It was so
oh.
bad. But lighting is so I would say, if anything, audio is the most important.
Mm,
And then
yeah,
lighting is second. But I think I had purchased a microphone using my own money. So it wasn't Twitch money. So I
yeah,
already had like a
yeah.
blue
Same as
snowball.
well.
Yeah. But if I didn't have that, I would have bought the audio first.
Yes, audio is important. You can have bad video, but you can't really have bad audio. I feel like
Exactly. People are forgiving for bad video, but bad audio, ear grating audio, no, they would immediately leave.
that's not it. Not
Mhm. Hit party with the
it.
blue earbud ring light. No, I did. It was actually that was actually the funniest part. I need to dig out the picture of like myself. I have like some videos of it. It's so bad.
You should do a stream where you
Oh
stream with the old setup, old
no.
cam, old ring
I
light,
didn't get
old
these
mic.
Elgato lights to not use them.
Imagine
It's
that.
so
Oh.
scuffed. All right.
Oh.
What is something you wish you've done sooner in your content creation journey?
Oof. Okay, I would say start TikTok because I don't know if you remember. I think you were the person who got me into TikTok. There
I
was
think
this
so.
thing.
I've reviewed your content quite a lot. I remember the no
Yes.
floodlight, no ring light, or no Elgato light days.
Yes.
Those are some dark days, like
You
literally
did
dark.
before your creator royale, like this last end of last year. I think it was in
Mhm.
2022. You did some. I can't remember what it was,
My
but
talent
you
show?
required them. No, it was before that. It was like a very long time ago, like 2022.
Oh, I know. I did this like thing where I was like submit to my form and I'll pick like streamers to go coach. That was like my first
Yes,
coaching thing. I
and
think that
and
was it.
you they needed to have a TikTok. So that was when I got TikTok. And I remember recording it. It was terrible lighting, terrible everything. But now TikTok is my biggest platform. TikTok, short content, it is the way.
I need to go stalk your TikTok to find that video.
It
That's
is.
actually
No,
gonna
I
be
was
too
finding it now.
fun.
I got rid of it.
You got
Actually, I
rid
still
of it?
have it. I'm pretty
No.
sure I still have it. No, I'm sure I have it somewhere.
I'm sure,
Yeah, I'll
cause
find
I
it.
made you guys like didn't I make you guys use a hashtag or something, or was I not
Yeah.
smart enough back then to require a
No, no,
hashtag?
you did.
I
You
think I
did.
did. But now I need
Oh,
to
I
figure out what the
found it.
hashtag was. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a link?
So, hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on.
Wait, what if I just look
You
up
can
like
ask another question while I try to find this. Uh,
wait, where I'm also curious now too. I look up Daxter Catliente,
did it
and
come
there's some
up?
like interesting stuff that comes up. There's just like
What comes
a
up?
bunch of your Valorant videos come up under it. And there's just a bunch of
Really?
like my videos under it.
Huh.
But I don't
Interesting.
see um
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I see this
Um,
one Valorant clip that says mommies with a picture of Sage. Interesting.
I don't. That's not me. Got it confused with someone else. That would not be me. What? No. Nah.
Alright, another question while you're digging that up. If you can't find it, it's
Mhm,
okay too.
mhm. Yeah,
I will eventually
honestly, I
stalk
don't
you
think I
enough
can
for it.
find it
What advice
somewhere.
would you give to aspiring content creators?
Honestly, work on short form content to get your name out there.
Mm,
In being so TikTok. I would say, because if you just stream, it doesn't matter if you're streaming 7 days a week. If you have nothing else to direct people to your stream, Twitch's discovery is non-existent. Let's be real. Without some
Mhm,
kind of funnel to get a little bit of traction with people, Twitch is not gonna genuinely grow your brand. And so my number one advice would be to start TikTok, whether that be clips from your stream or if you try to make funny videos about the game that you play, just try to post consistently. Start with once a day. Then you
mhm.
can get to cat numbers 3 times a day. That is the best. I think that's the best advice I can give. Just start posting consistently on TikTok. And then you can repost that onto Instagram, onto YouTube, and boom, you got 3 platforms already, like already starting to grow, and then you can funnel that into your streaming or whatever you're
Mhm.
trying to succeed in.
I love that. That is perfect. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I love your content that is.
Exactly, exactly.
Alright.
Reposting is the way.
Exactly. Alright, thank you so much for coming on, Daxter. This was an amazing
Good.
interview. Can you
Thank you
shout
for
yourself
having me.
out? Where can we find you?
You can find me anywhere under the name Daxter101, mainly on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch.
Mm.
Everywhere. I would love to see you there. I play Valorant. I scream a lot. It's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. But at the end of the day, we have a good time. But thank you so much, Kat, for having me. I truly do appreciate you.
You're welcome. This was such a fun
You.
interview. I was like, "Oh," I saw your comment, another comment you left, and I was like, "I wanna interview Daxter." I was like, I've seen your content so many times now, I was like, I need to know about your finances too."
You've helped me so much in my content career. I truly do appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words.